The Hare and the Tortoise. At an animal get-together, the proud hare was boasting of his speed before the other animals. "I can beat anyone in a race," said he. "I have beaten several animals in a race." Then he said, "I challenge anyone here to race against me." All the animals were quiet, and some were convinced by the words of the hare. The crow said, "He is right. I have witnessed his victory many times." No one had the courage to accept his challenge. The hare was very happy and filled with pride. The tortoise was sitting in a corner and watching the proud hare challenging the whole jungle. Everyone was feeling insulted. The tortoise said quietly, "I accept your challenge." All the animals looked at the corner where the tortoise was sitting. Everyone was surprised and some animals laughed as if a joke had been cracked among them. "That is a good joke," said the hare. "I could dance around you all the way." "Keep your boasting till you've been beaten," answered the tortoise. "Shall we race?" The fox was chosen as the judge for the race by the animals sitting in the meeting. The fox fixed a date and time for the race, and all the animals were invited to attend the historic race, which seemed one-sided. Everyone was sure of the hare's victory, but were praying for tortoise's success. On the night previous to the day of the race, the hare was seen inviting several animals to watch the historic race. He was so busy boasting that he could not even sleep. On the day of the race, every animal reached the spot well in time. So a course was fixed and a start was made. The hare started dancing around the tortoise. He insulted the tortoise a lot. He ran a little, and then, when the tortoise reached near him, he ran a little more. After making a lot of fun of the tortoise, he ran almost out of sight. All the animals thought, "Why has the tortoise chosen to make himself a laughing matter?" They saw the hare stop running, and to show his contempt for the tortoise, they saw him lay down to have a nap. The tortoise plodded on, and when the hare awoke from his nap, he saw the tortoise just near the winning post. The hare was shocked. He tried to run, but could not run fast enough to save the race. there was a lot of cheering. All the animals were happy, for the proud hare lost the historic race. The moral of the story is, slow and steady wins the race.
The dog and his image. A dog with a bit of meat in his mouth was crossing a river. Looking down, he saw his image in the water. And thought it was another dog with a bigger piece. So he dropped what he had and jumped into the water after the other piece. Thus, he lost both pieces, the one he really had, which he dropped, and the other one he wanted, which was no piece at all. This is a good fable for greedy people.
The Crow and the Pitcher. A crow, who was very thirsty, found a pitcher with a little water in it. But the water lay so low that she could not reach it. She first tried to break the pitcher. Then she tried to overturn it, but it was too strong and heavy for her. At last, she thought of a way. She dropped many little pebbles into the pitcher until she had raised the water level so that she could reach it. If there is a will, there is a way. The Fox and the Stork. The fox invited the stork to sup with him. And placed a shallow dish on the table. The stork with her long bill could get nothing out of the dish, while the fox lapped up the food with his tongue. And so the fox laughed at the stork. The stork, in turn, asked the fox to dine with her, she placed the food in a long-necked jar. From which she could easily feed with her bill, while the fox could get nothing. That was tit for tat.
The Goose That Laid Golden Eggs. There once was a man who had a goose that always laid golden eggs. One for every day in the year. Now, he thought there must be gold inside of her. So he wrung her neck and laid her open. He found that she was exactly like all other geese. He thought to find riches, and lost the little that he had. This fable teaches that one should be content with what one has and not be greedy.